Hi, Mr. Bond.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. There is nothing you can talk to me about that I don't already know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Khan Ulrich coming to you with another episode of Evil Genius. When we last left our intrepid evil genius, we actually were remodeling our base a little bit. We picked up our first piece of loot, a beautiful Babylonian vase. Not entirely sure what it was doing in China, but maybe I'm a little lost on how history in the world kind of works. We are just shifted over our new digs. No? Can I not delete this? Maybe I have to move this first. We're just checking out our new digs. We put the archives in so that way people can be a little bit smarter instead of working harder. We also shifted things around so that way we have a control room that's nice and deep and safe, as opposed to keeping it out near the edge, which is kind of what I did last time. And as you guys all know, we were taking a bunch of heat from that, so we're not going to work on that right now. We just remember 4, 2, 5, and 1. Hopefully, we'll only lose probably 30%. I'd be pretty happy with 30%. I'd like to see a lot less in terms of casualties, but I'll take 30%. As you guys will see, also, oh, there you go. Gives you an idea of how good they are at each of these particular things. So for money, thinking, and kind of just protecting. 50,000 in battle. Obviously, they're much better at that. And these guys are just god awful. So they conceal the heat of other people being there, and they conceal the heat from accident infamy. I kind of covered that sort of in previous videos, but I will remind you again so you can hear the dulcet sound of my voice. We've already lost 2. Okay, so 4, 2, 5, 1. So we have lost 2. Ugh, alright. I'm not liking this ratio already. But that's okay. That's okay. We can make this work. Cool, so what we're now doing, we're just destroying the freezer to remove any more incriminating evidence. And what we'll do instead is, like I said, make another barracks out of this area, throw some more lockers in it, maybe a bed or 2, and then we'll just kind of work from there. I don't really like having... I like having all my heat stuff all up here. I'm kind of happier having a little more innocent areas instead. I think what we'll do also is keep everything currently the way it is. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. I probably want to close that off. Alright, so what we got here. So you guys have another, what, 15, 16 minions? So pretty good. What was I saying before that? I don't remember at the moment. I still like the idea of having everybody have to go past over here. This is the kind of security entrance. Think of it this way, it's kind of... Ah, here we go. Oh wow, we've never lost anybody. Fantastic.
Citizen of North China, this is an important party message. The secretive criminal who has for so long been controlling the Chinese underworld has finally been thrust out into the open. It is believed that he may be attending a meeting with other powerful crime bosses. This man has defied the party on many occasions, so it is your duty to apprehend the villain if you see him. The chairman demanded.
As you'll see, we now have a little bit of crime authority here on our island. Now we see, look, Nikita Leonov, the notorious butcher of St. Petersburg, has arrived on our island, but he's not acknowledging our authority. So if we spin him around a little bit in that big mixing bowl that I mentioned to you before, we should find him much more, let's say, pliable. Is that perhaps a good way to put it? First things first, we have to find the stupid guy. Tourists. Maybe he hasn't arrived yet. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Focus instead on the fact that we're getting a fair... How do I put this? A buttload of money right now? Yeah, well, there's some more people over here into the Middle East. And continue to milk that for all it's worth. It does mean that we will see some much more active agents in the area, but I think I'll be okay with that. So here we have a man that looks not unlike, I don't know, a kind of cross between Fireball from The Running Man and... I'm not even sure who they make another part of that would be. Somebody else. Oh well, we'll figure it out at some point. I'm just going to say to tell everyone that we are weakening as much as possible. Excuse me. Like I said, I have to run this in windowed mode, so forgive me if there's any kind of time that I just kind of flash into the desktop for a couple minutes. A couple seconds, really. Awesome. Now, Nikita, where are you, my child? Where are you? No, that's not where you are. Nikita is a man that is quite recognizable once you see him. Here we go. So, for some reason, Nikita Leonov is a man that carries 2 ninja swords as well as an afro pick. And thankfully, we do have someone that can help him make us have our bitch back. You know what? I really like how this is starting to turn out. I like how this base is set up now. This is a little underutilized, but you know what? We can always change that in the future. Maybe what we'll do is we'll extend the training room into this area. It'll be a little awkward, but I think it'll work out. Let's make it really awkward. Maybe we'll just add another training room later on in our humble little base. Normally I really don't want people walking through my evil entrance, my inner sanctum, but I guess I can deal with it, I suppose. So where is Nikita? I'm gonna give you a heads up, by the way. So right now, you see how Eli's got pathetic health? In a little bit from now, maybe not immediately, he'll just kind of strike a pose, he'll start to glow a little bit, and you'll see his health is rapidly increase once more. See, already, look, he's already getting health back again. Alright. You the man. Keep it up, Eli. Eli, now, capture the man. You'll see that not every single chair is going to get filled, but at the same time, our Sinister Conference table will have more than the 4 that we have so far. As our numbers start to soar a little bit more. You will see I've ordered an absolute ton of valets right now. And the reason for that is simple. I'm going to start building my hotel hub. I'm trying to make sure that it is a nice, open area. So start right here. Bam. We now have a hotel hub. It's ridiculously expensive. As you can see, 120k. But it's worth it. I do promise you that it is worth it. Now, where is Nikita? Ah, here we go. Probably being brought in by our efficient guards. 71. What do I want more of? Okay, so 71. There we go. It should be 71 right now. Yes, 72. Thank you, sir. As you go higher and higher, you'll see me start to take away stuff from the first tier and add it to the second, the third, so on and so forth. I cannot resist the opportunity, though, so I'm going to have... Oh, she's not going to be able to gloat. Apparently she can't gloat. Ah, no, here we go. We can gloat. Fantastic. And I'm also apparently not paying attention as well. I have to make sure I keep paying attention to this guy. Smash is not going to send too much stuff our way. I will say the higher the heat levels, the more, let's say, violent their methods become. So cool. I just got 2 notoriety points. You will notice that I am just going to mix him up a little bit. If he were a more original individual, i.e. someone who wasn't actually important, he would die from Archive administrations. But, as it is, as things stand right now, he will be completely and totally unharmed. Just, confused a little bit. If I had interrogated him over in the chair, surprisingly enough, he just kind of gets up, he'll pass right back out, and then he falls over and gets ready for the next go round of it. So you can't help but be a little bit impressed at how resilient the guy is. Take a quick look over here. Oh yes, I promised you guys a dollar bill, y'all. Was it President's painting? Forgive me, that's what I meant. There's an absolute ton of people out for this. Partly because I'm a little nervous at how many guys I'm going to lose. Also because this is a 4 risk already, and it's one of the higher ones immediately. It's definitely worth getting. Let's check in on Mr. Leonov. I don't know if you guys have seen this trailer right now with the secret lives of your pets or something like that, of dogs and cats, I don't know. Where you see a wiener dog, a wiener dog, knock a mixing bowl off, and then use the, the mixing material, mixing whisk, to give itself a massage. And that's all right now is all I can think of now with poor Nikita there in the mixing bowl. Really great. There we go. Guys, get on, boys. You're killing me. They can have me fools. Yeesh, some people need to get on their horse. In a moment, you'll see this kind of just go boing. Not quite making that same sound, thankfully, because that'd be kind of obnoxious. But the hotel lobby will open up. Alright, you know what? He's in this. They can die too. Eli, I need your find yourself over here. Regrettably, they should have known better by now. Eli is a bad mother. What you said. So you got them kind of at the perfect time now, too. So you got 1 attack off. That's called being awesome right there, I think. But now Nikita, properly chastened, is going to come and sit himself down over here at the table of equals. Well, not quite equals. I mean, I'm definitely more important than the rest of these jokers. Ah, you know what? I know there's definitely a way we can make this more efficient. I'm gonna dump that. We'll go from there. Okay, so the next thing, by the way. Here we are. So, Nigel Ewing. He's gone rogue. He's lasted in denial. So, seriously connected criminals. So, now what I have to do is I have to go and start completely and totally offending the world by doing things like by doing things like increasing my notoriety. So let's see. I have an absolute ton of guys here. Yeah, sorry. We have an absolute ton of guys who are going to go for it. Let's do it. For 10, 7, and 2. My guess is I'll probably come out with maybe 30% of these guys again. So what's that? Out of 20, so 6 or 7? Yeah, probably like that. Kind of a pain, but it's going to happen, I think. Plus, people really aren't annoyed with me anymore. Wow, yeah, we just lost a ton of people already. Yeah, I just have to watch this, you know. I really shouldn't, but at the same time, just feel kind of compelled to do so. I did the wrong one, didn't I? I did the wrong stupid mission. That's okay.
This is the national news broadcast. Remember, all other radio stations are banned. If you listen to them, you are betraying El Presidente. Viva El Presidente! You may have heard distressing rumors that a horde of evil persons have committed an atrocity in our beloved Cuba. El Presidente would like to make it known that these rumors are false, and any evidence to the contrary is merely coincidence. On an entirely unrelated matter, El Presidente has made a request to Hammer for more troops.
So the nice thing is that unless you're really active against people, which is definitely a possibility, you don't really have to deal with them being violent, like, more or less anyway. The one outside? Yes, it is. I was kind of mad at myself. I had everybody in place to take care of this stupid thing, and instead, I clicked the wrong target. Meanwhile, our guys continue to carry over something very, very important. What amounts to a prefab hotel lobby. This poor idiot has worked himself into exhaustion. Maybe I misunderstood something real quick. I thought the rat maze was good. Miscellaneous, power, refreshment, security. There we go, mouse maze. Increases the attention. Aha! I think it's time for us to get rid of it. I think it's draining my people a little bit too much. I don't want them focusing on rats, I want them focusing on creating my ever win. In the meantime, our resident minion champion at ping pong finds himself woefully underutilized. His skill ignored by everyone else. What I may do for right now is shift ill-gotten gains over to this area. Every now and again you'll see my minions then walk over to it and kind of say, ooh, this must be important. You know why? Because my master put it here. In this case, my mistress. Is everyone on station now? Cool, let's get this done. So 10, 7, and 2. Same thing as before. And my prediction, again, 30%. I guess we're going to lose some people here. Okay, we've already lost 4. Oh my gosh, alright, we've already lost more than half. Ladies and gents, this might be a rough one. And we're going to take even more attrition now because this stupid person's here. Boys, come on. 10 seconds, eke it out. You can do it. I get faith. 5, 4, 3. Nothing's worse than actually losing out right as it closes. Awesome.
This is the national news broadcast. Remember, all other radio stations are banned. If you listen to them, you are betraying El Presidente. Viva el Presidente! You may have heard distressing rumors that a horde of evil persons have committed an atrocity in our beloved Cuba. El Presidente would like to make it known that these rumors are false, and any evidence to the contrary is merely coincidence. On an entirely unrelated matter, El Presidente has made a request to Hammer for more proof.
This particular painting now. Ooh, we're losing more people. That's fine, whatever. Just hide for right now, boys. This particular painting gives intelligence, loyalty, and probably attention as well. Or just, well, okay, just loyalty and intelligence. That'll work. So you guys can kind of see, this game definitely doesn't take itself too seriously, and I think that's probably a good thing. But it still doesn't mean that I've been able to pick up where that stupid last guy is. 10 workers, 6 valets. Can't do that one just yet. It's looking for mercenaries. Can't do that one yet, although I wish I could, because it's definitely something I wish to do at some point, is to obliterate Nashville and make sure so that no one has to suffer through country music ever again. You know what, I think I'll do this one. 2 valets, 1 tech, 1 guard. 2 valets, 2 techs, 2 guards. Alright, so I'm going to pick up hopefully a couple of missions and very, very soon get everything in order for Mr. Ewing to come through. Here we have the beginnings of your hotel area. At the hotel lobby, at the hotel lounge. What generally happens is you sick, half being one and half being the other. And clearly they're not choosing the right thing. I put the wrong thing in there. I put the hotel lounge. That's not what I meant to do at all. Lay down and smackdown. No. Eli, get after him, buddy. Cool. At least he's stuck now in a combat loop. Alright, so I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try and get these 2 missions to go off, and after that, we are going to call it quits, I think, for the time being. What's going to happen then is that we're going to need to take a little bit of time to build our forces back up. As you can see, out of 77 possible minions, we are nowhere near that. We're at 2/3 of it, basically. I'm apparently offending the gods that be. Actually, you know what? I don't really need that many. I cannot overstate how many of these stupid valets you need if you're actually going to run a hotel. Or social menus in general, really. Ah, no, I actually need to make this bigger. Forgive me, I do not often make hotels just because of the incredible expense in actually keeping them up and running. I'm not really going to worry about putting that just yet. However, we are going to put hotel double doors pretty much everywhere we can. Ah, lobby bench. That's also a good thing to have. If I can fit the stupid things. You know what? Forget it. We don't need that stupid thing. We'll just worry about that later. In the meantime, though, we're going to take a look over here, see lounge bar, because It's one thing that tourists love to do is drink. I think it's more important for us to have a dance floor and a lounge table, really. Actually, you know what? Why not? I'm not gonna make them pay because they're morons. Nah, I will make them pay. Yeah. And apparently I have people in here who should not be in here. Guys, please get on it. Just get us done. And I've lost regard. Men that right now can ill afford to lose. Cool. Alright, problem solved. In the meantime, let's see, so that's the first one we have to do. So we get rid of the T, so we kind of a Boston Harbor thing happening again. And we're going to take, what is it, the reflection of lights? This is a really cool piece of lighting. No idea really what it does, but something cool. And guys, come on, don't leave body bags all over the place. How many times have I told you that? Who have I lost? 222 and 111. Okay, so we 2-1 so far. I mean, not too bad. We're gonna have a nice little kind of funny British voice coming up in about 3 seconds. 2, 1. British complaints.
Hello, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the Sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. From up here, I can see a tailback ahead caused by a sacred car in the road. There is also a tailback behind me caused by stress by my elephant. Moving on to news from the subcontinent, the evil mastermind has struck again, despite the best efforts of Sable's colonial forces. This is Brava Lopeng, broadcasting from the Tibetan plateau, here to enlighten all of East China. I mean factual enlightenment, of course. It takes decades of introspection to achieve the inner harmony that I possess, and I hardly think I can just dole out that sort of spiritual enlightenment over the airwaves. The evil organization has been committing sinful acts again, flooding the region with negative chi.
You can't help but just laugh at stuff like that. Alright, so now we have our third piece of loot. We just have chameleon cloth. And actually, we have ourselves in pretty good stead right about now. I'm really actually pretty happy with how this is going. Take one more quick look. So being in a Nile, I think. So people start plotting. I think then also I will throw all of these soldiers into the stealing area up here. We may have to get a little bit higher yet too. My guess is maybe put people up to about 50 or so. But that will be a concern for another time. For now, this is Con Ulrich signing off. I do actually want to do one more comment before I go though. If you feel yourself wanting to destroy the world or get rid of very, very annoying British people who talk with accents and carry Walther PPKs, you might be an evil genius, and I promise you, life does get a little bit better. Until next time, this is Con Ulrich, signing off.